Typing is so tiring. You know you can just tag him, right? You know shoutouts on here are supposed to actually work with a tag as well. Well, you could have done that instead of just type out the entire name. Would have been less tiring. Well, yeah, but like, yeah, at least have to do only like a minimum amount of typing. Like this time you typed everything out. Oh yeah, that's right. Fuck, I forgot about that. Ugh. That's actually still the annoying part. Like you see the host happen, like. I see a gun being pointed at me. What have I done wrong? Should I start running? I feel like I should start running. Eventually. I forgot. 3. Okay, next lane. Daar. No, still not getting them. Okay, that is again one part done. Practically. Okay, one out of 4 lanes done. Period. There. Can I pass this one? Yes, no, yes. There. There. There, we did it. A good merchant cares for his goods, and your glass cage with a magnificent view. At least that's what you're promised. Well done. I think that was the last window for today. I'll continue on tomorrow. Alright, next up, shouldering the craft. Which is more fun, to play for dancers or to dance to the beat of someone else's drum? I don't know. 57 pieces. Let's do this. We're instantly starting off the puzzle. So we need to look for roundings again, as always. Every round piece that we find could potentially be from one of the sides. Not this one at least. But look at this one, for instance. Also instantly it's music. In any case, let's get the show on the road. Let's get every puzzle done. That's kind of my objective for today. Get the other puzzles done and call it a day on recording. No, it doesn't fit there? Sure. Yeah, no. I have this slight feeling where... Yeah, no, I've already had that piece. Next line. So we need to fit them all. Eventually. Nope. That one. Yes, please. Also, I still like the music of this game. You don't have a spot. This one. I mean, they all have a spot, it's just they're not visible just yet. This one. I would like to make this one fit like somewhere here, but I don't think it would. Nope. And getting back to pieces that we've already had. Next line. Again, just mainly pieces that I just cannot fit just yet. Like, what is up with that? Give me pieces I can fit. That one, for instance. That one fits. That one. I tried this one already. Also fits. Now we're getting somewhere else. The music is a little bit too loud in my ear. Which luckily I can change on this headset. No? Okay, that doesn't fit there. We're now getting to this one, so we've already tried. Right, last lane. Before we move back to the first lane. I question certain pieces, still. Even though I know I shouldn't, I just do it. Don't ask me why. This one... I mean, eventually they'll just fit. At some point, they just do. Oh, it's only those left. Sure. We're going back to this side. They used to be greeted by pieces that just don't fit. But I just don't know where to put. Some pieces. Rip me. Back to the pieces that were for the hat. Sure, move on. Why did it just never fit? Well, there's the bot. Bot's being late today. What was my bot doing before this? I don't know. Right. I found at least one spot in this line. But... oh no, I found two. Sure. Now we're getting somewhere. I mean, somewhere at least. I'm not saying it's a big thing that we're doing, but sure. Sorry. Okay, pieces are fitting left, right, and center now. Good. Ooh, can we at least get one lane done? Yup, we can. Nice, lane 1 done. Didn't expect that one to fit there, but sure. I accept. Are the pieces finally making sense? No. Well, some do, some don't. And it's 2 lanes done. Three lanes done. And that's the puzzle complete. He who wants to remain in the darkness knows about the light most of all. Damn. Well, etched gold. What is the one depth? What is the one depth that has no repayment? I don't know. In any case, 54 pieces. So it should be easy enough. Also looking at the shape, just a circle again, just sure. Standard ass circle again, which means the first thing we should do is just look for any roundings that we can put into the sides. Wrong place. Can you... Though that's such a beautiful rounding. And yet it doesn't actually go onto one of the sides. This one though, does. This one is instantly starting out quite fast. As in, like, a lot of pieces actually discovered instantly, which, well, it's something that I do like. It's not something that I frown upon. I mean, to say it the most easy way, like, the faster puzzle is done, the better it is. For me, at least. Again, that one doesn't fit. Next line. For some reason, some are like really easy and some are just very hard. And this definitely feels like one of the easier ones again. I probably want to get pieces like this that I just don't know where to place. Other than that, some pieces just feel really easy. Some puzzles as well. Not that one. Seems like we're getting back to pieces that we've already placed. Already tried to place. So, eek. Only means one thing, and that is the next line. Can't find a good spot for this one. But I feel like it should be here somewhere. Also, it's too far on the side. Shouldn't be going for those ones just yet. Doesn't have a place. This one might have a place. Nope, sure. Next! This one really feels easy. Damn. Oh, last lane. And one lane is already almost done. Which surprises me a little bit. Because I haven't seen it happening for quite some time. But sure, I accept. I mean, if a lane is almost done, I can at least make sure it gets completed soon enough. At least that's what I hope. Well, that's two lanes almost done already. Actually, that's just one lane completely done. Alright, back to the lanes on the left. First, try to get those ones right now. Then we go back to the right. And we're bound on our last lane right now. Puzzle completed. This was still like 8-9 minutes. Although in... Oh, no. Of all those actions, the most costly one is the time that is spent on others. No one is about to give you... An IOU? Not sure, whatever. I don't completely understand one, but sure. A theater of one. Won't the spectacle become more intense? 46 pieces, so even less than last one. Well, let's instantly start putting pieces together because, well, it's a job. Although I do like that, like, the last one was clocks and this one isn't clocks anymore. Like, the clocks kind of put me off at some points as well. Especially because that was, like, more based upon countries and, like, sometimes you had buildings and such, and now the buildings were really hard to actually work with. Those, like, buildings were like annoyingly hard to deal with, in my opinion. I didn't like dealing with like buildings like for 1 second. That was like the hardest part from the entire game, if you ask me. Luckily for me, the bonus are also, first line is almost already done. Well, up to the second lane, because the first lane, I just don't know anymore what I can fit in right now. Also, right now I'm low-key already thinking about what I should record after this. Once I'm done with this. Like, I know Arma 3 is going to be a thing, so... Arma 3 and like the Assassin's Creed games, but after that, like... Christ. I don't know. It really depends, because like, it has to be something that I already own. That would be the best thing, if I already own it. Like, then it's just downloading it like from Steam. Or using GeForce Now, and like I can just play it. But like, I'm not sure how well it's going to all back out in that sense. Yeah, so that's still a big question. Like, what the hell am I going to record after this? Like, regrowth is going to be a thing that I'm just going to do, like, over the time being. Like, I can prioritize that. Like, I will actually also prioritize that. But at the very same time, like, it really depends on, like, how much can I prepare for that. Regrowth is not something that you can just lickety-split record suddenly. Not with the fact that there's like so much in there that you'd have like... I personally also always do preparations at this point for regrowth. And then I prepare like for a couple of hours. And I can only record for like an hour or something. At least that's how regrowth feels like when it gets to right now of like preparing and like actually doing it and such. And I don't mind preparing for it. I honestly got love doing regrowth. It just takes up a lot of time, and like I kind of want to also spend time on like recordings and such. So I've been putting regrowth off a little bit as well, which is saddening, and like I don't like putting regrowth off. Like that's essentially why it hasn't been like regrowth for months at this point, because like it just, I knew like, yeah, if I'm going to prepare, I'm going to record, and if I'm going to record, then that means I need to prepare again. And I was like really in the mood to like just stream as such for quite some time. I'm not going to do preparations on stream. Because this preparation should just be my own time in that sense. And then I can just think about how I want to continue on with the series. If I'm doing it on stream, I'm going to get like feedback on it, and it's just like feedback on like what I should continue on, like how I should continue on is like always good. But at the very same time, I kind of want to do things at my own speed and like my own how do you call it? Kind of from like my own knowledge and like my own experience in it. There you go, yet another puzzle done. Weak people are especially fond of strong feelings. They amuse those who are incapable of seeing depth behind a reflection. So, we can now go further to like the middle. What we also can do is here on the left, actually continue on the bottom left actually, or just the bottom, Shiu can scream. Olaf, you're not a superstitious one, are you? 57 in pieces a month, so. Also, it's not a circle anymore because, well, no circles. I can at this point just put the bottle here. Well, in any case, just like any other puzzle, I will first look for like the round pieces. Why? Because you can still fit those in the easiest. We're still, like, even though it's not a completely round one, this puzzle is still made up out of a lot of round pieces. And it's our job to solve this puzzle. That one doesn't fit. Damn it. Right, next lane. The first lane is kind of abandoned me on pieces that I can still try to fit. I feel like this one should go here somewhere, but, well, doesn't show itself just yet, so... No, you're not going to fit? Sure. And pieces again that we've already tried. Next lane. No, it doesn't fit? Sure. I don't mind if they don't fit. They will soon enough. Some pieces just really... Radio questions them again, even though I shouldn't. Even though I still am questioning them. These pieces, Jesus. Alright, also I've already handled one, so... Yeah, no, I'm definitely getting into territory that I've already done. Sure. Last lane before I move back to the first one. Doesn't fit there. Sure. Also, none of this, by the way, has been edited at all. Usually I do start editing already, but I kind of have, what's it called? Wildlands on edits right now. I kind of want to finish that one first when it gets edited. That one has more priority also in that sense, when it gets edited, so... Like, whereas Wildlands already has, like, a date of upload and, like, a starting point, and, like, I already know, like, when that's going to happen. Like, that's... For me, that's going to happen in, like, 2 days or something, that, like, the first episode goes out, so... I need to make progress on that, like, ASAP. Also, pieces that we've already tried. Let's get back to the very first lane. Let's try and actually fit some pieces from there in right now. Which is so far, yeah, lucky in that sense. So what is this game? This is Glass Masquerade. This is the second game. It's just filling in those glass puzzles. I'll say, hey Bethany, how are you doing? That one doesn't fit. It's like this type of glass is like a very specific name. Honestly, it's fun. It's also very calming in that sense. I've been enjoying it. Like I've played the first game. I've enjoyed that, so I moved on to the second game at this point since yesterday. And since my laptop again is in repairs, I'm kind of like, you know what? I need to take my mind off of things. So I know it's going to happen if I think too much about like the laptop being gone again. Not being able to do my schoolwork on my actual laptop. That's okay, you know that. You're allowed to get as comfortable as you want, so. That piece fits. No, it's only... Yeah, it's only these two pieces now, sure. Right, next lane, again. Also, it does kind of have the same effect on me, the game, so... When I streamed this yesterday, like, I got really tired of playing. Like, it definitely helps me relax a little bit too much, in that sense. Right, last lane. Okay. And if you fall asleep, sleep well. And that should be the first lane done. You're welcome, you know that. You're literally one of the closest people to me, so... Also, what do you think of the new setup that I have since? Well, actually, I think you were here when I used the setup at first, during the tricking one. I've already seen the setup. My brain just... This game affects my brain. Folks say, Oh god. Folks have phrased bad things like death. I'll say they are. It's just a coincidence that I happen to be near the one whose death is imminent. Simple coincidence. I say it every time. A banshee. Okay. She can weave. Don't you feel intertwined, my sweet one? 49 pieces. This one's we're not looking for roundings, but more for like almost roundings, I guess. We're still looking for roundings, but mainly roundings that are very almost like straight, almost like complete normal lines. This one feels even easier than the other one. The other one that I was talking about when it felt like really easy. But again, it also has way less pieces, so that could be the reason why. Less pieces, but the same. Well, something like how big it is. It's easier to get like bigger pieces now that you can easier spot to fit in. Can this game also stop affecting me when it gets to getting tired a little bit? The last game had that effect. This game had that effect last stream as well. And like now it's actually doing it again. Low-key. Like for fuck's sake. I'm trying to stream here. But it's also one of the only games that actually makes it happen. Which is both good and bad. Means that if I really want to sleep, I can just play this game. Or the last game, in that sense. And these are pieces I've already tried. Third lane. Also, soon enough, I'm going to not know what to talk about anymore, and then, well, rip me. Because that's what my brain is going to do eventually. That's the only actual annoying part about this game. Like, it just, like, my brain actually tries to shut off. I either go into concentration mode, which doesn't happen. Which I also don't like. Or my brain just straight up shuts off, which I also don't like. There's like both negative effects on me, so eek. Well, of course, over like the the duration of this recording, take a couple of breaks because, well, breaks are important. Especially during this game, breaks are important. Otherwise my brain is just completely going to shut off and I'm just like, eek. I want to low-key avoid that. Actually, Mass Effect Andromeda has something that I still need to end as well, like when I get to recording, so I might actually do that one as well at some point. Just, I need to actually, what I need to do is just look at my entire, like, YouTube list, things that I've recorded. Or, like, just look at, like, what have I uploaded that isn't done just yet? What can I record / stream that isn't done just yet? That isn't going to take me, like, too much effort to install and such. I need to start taking things like that in consideration before I actually going to just do new games again. Otherwise I never get somewhere of like the old things that I still want to do. Like Monaco, what shows is mine, like it did actually save where the hell I was. If I just watched that back, like a couple of episodes and think that I had, like, I'm ready to go again, in that sense. Because especially since the game wasn't, like, the hardest, like, it should be doable to just randomly jump back into that. At least that's how I feel about it. I was able to jump back into the XCOM game as well, like the Burrow XCOM Declassified, and that had been years as well. Like Regrowth, Agrarian Skies, same story for both of those. I just had to watch some things back, like I was able to get back into it. I just had to figure out like what my next actual objective was from back then, and I could just instantly work towards again. Like from that point I could make new plans. I just need to make that first step. There we go. My first priority is go to Regrowth. Regrowth, Assassin's Creed, and Arma 3. Reason why? Those have been the most recent. And those are things that I've already had planned to start recording. It makes me sad when people are afraid of those who know the ropes. They miss so much. Take me for instance. I'm not scary, only skillful. Sheer contempt. You wouldn't say no to a flashy knight good looking. Well, yeah, I would say no. So I has work to do. And luckily I'm mainly built upon, well, one singular feeling, and that is just what is it called again? I want to feel like I've done something in that sense. How do you call that? Productive. I don't feel like I've been productive and it doesn't work for me with that. Which is also why I hate that the filter is now gone, because it just takes away like a little of my productivity. Like I can much harder do things for school, which in turn takes away like that bit of productivity. Well, it doesn't take it away, it just makes it like less effective, because I need to get more workarounds. So I feel less productive, so I feel less good in that sense. It's an annoying thing to work through, but I love it. I love being productive. Because when I'm doing video edits or streaming, for instance, I actually feel like I'm being productive. Right, that lane is done. Let us move on to the very next lane. Yeah, I should be taking a break like right after this one, honestly. Like, I just need to take a break like about every hour just to like make sure my brain doesn't shut off. And if I take a break, I can just wake it up a little bit again with like food or something to drink. So we're like, hey brain, be active again. Work. Also, I need my brain to be active, honestly. I like that way more when my brain is just active and like doing something. Like just at least something. And I guess that is again a line done. Let's move over to this one before we go back to the first lane. Also hearing a certain beat in my ear, which is annoying, but sure. Wasn't supposed to get there, be placed there, but sure, I accept. Because, well, even though I didn't mean it, extra placing, oh yeah.